Consider what I have discussed till now. Ultimate debtor and ultimate creditor. What is the important thing is there. Creditor we haven't discussed yet. Creditor we'll discuss in next slide. But ultimate debtor has the same. It will behave the same only, but think in the mind the example which I discussed with you. By the example you can easily correlate how this will happen here. Now you will say now that okay, I don't have now this is the process I discussed with you, the hard cash, right? So but how this work in real time? So maybe instead of hard you can send money to by online also to this account number, right? Though we don't have account relationship, you can swipe a card also, right? Like you swipe in a merchant place, that also possible here, right? We don't need account number for swiping a card also, right? By doing a shopping, so that also possible this case. The ultimate debtor and ultimate creditor are removed from the PACS 9 financial institution credit transfer. So, okay, so this is a tricky question. They asked one of the candidates is that can you describe the flow of ultimate debtor and ultimate creditor in PACS 009 financial message? So now I am discussing with you. You only know this wording PACS and sorry ultimate debtor, ultimate creditor. At that time you will get confused. Okay, we have discussed, we have learned this also, but whether we are applicable for 9 also or not, so that time you should not confuse, because ultimate debtor and ultimate creditor is the concept only applicable in where we are sending payment from customer to bank, right? Because what is PACS 8 message? Customer to bank. And what is PACS 9? Bank to bank, right? So ultimately debtor and creditor concept will be there, but ultimate debtor, ultimate creditor concept should not be there in PACS 9 messages. Okay, so you keep in mind ultimate debtor and creditor, it is not in PACS 9 messages, is only in PACS 8 messages here. Right, how this is look like the formula? Let's see how this is look like PACS 8 and ultimate debtor, ultimate creditor. So this is ultimate debtor, okay, and this is ultimate DBTR is a short form of this one. If I open this, okay, and when you're writing ultimate debtor, we have to give some basic field. Either you have to put name, postal address, and ID, country of residence, either this one. So other things are very easy, but I will like to discuss on ID. So if I click on ID here, okay, so ID they will give a private ID or organization ID. So what things we accepted in organization ID? It is accepted as any big LEI or other, okay, and private ID, date of birth, place, or this kind of thing. And in other ID also, if you in other here in other also they accepted many things which are government ID, something like that, unique identifier, yeah, organization assigned to institution identification, this also possible, okay, like this. So you can say totally any ID which is applicable for this one, it will accepted here in this part here, right? That is the formula for this ultimate debtor and ultimate creditor. On the next slide, yeah, we have example of use case of is one, we'll going to discuss this. And ultimate, yeah, we have use case for this also, we'll going to discuss this also. Fine. Okay, so this is the example as given here, how we can ultimate credit debtor can be work here. So same example which I just now discussed with you also mentioned here. An individual walks into the money transfer bureau with a relevant private ID like passport and requests payment to be paid in the half of the creditor on the behalf of the creditor, means here Western Union. Having accepted bank payment for the transactions, the money transfer bureau execute payment ID, request their agent bank, okay, this is a Citibank for example, as the debtor on the half of the individual who is represented ultimate debtor. This is very complicated written there. Is simple is that payment has been initiated from the ultimate debtor to the debtor here. In simple language you can mention here, okay. So just a minute guys. Okay, so this is ultimate debtor request of payment to be initiated from here. This is the first part, payment has been initiated from the debtor requested, okay. So ultimate debtor request here. Then next part is your debtor requests a payment to be initiated on the behalf of the ultimate debtor creditor here. So this is the first part is ultimate debtor, which I told, like you went to Western Union, and the next part is your debtor bank, okay, which is receiving the payment. Now the bank A is your debtors bank, for example Citibank, who actually moving the payment. This is the third bank. Debtor agent initiate the serial payment towards the creditor agent D. So by this is the corresponding bank, by the way, B and C. If you don't involve corresponding also okay, but just for example we have mentioned here. So ultimately payment is received by the bank agent D here, and B and C are your intermediary agents here, right? And D is receiving the payment at the finally. Now, so ultimate debtor, what kind of identity you have to mention here? This can be name, postal address, ID, like this. On this a private ID, which I just now discussed with you, right? So this is the flow of your ultimate debtor, how it is look like. You are initiating a payment from one end and it is receiving on the other end, and in between only the importance is that we don't have relationship with direct banking relationship with number one, which is ultimate debtor to the debtor here, right? This is the ultimate thing is here, and you have to explain the same example here which is mentioned in this diagram, which I just now discussed with you. And to make it simple, just remove B and C from your flow chart. So only execute A and D. So you get unnecessary confusion of B and C here. Started from flow 1 and directly to the debtor here. Now in the same diagram, if you introduce ultimate debtor at the end after D, you can have your ultimate debtor, ultimate creditor is there. So we'll see on the next screen what is ultimate debtor. But this is now understood, right? What is ultimate creditor here? Sorry, ultimate debtor is the concept which we have discussed, this one ultimate debtor, and this example you have to explain nicely this ultimate debtor example, and that's it. Because this is newly introduced concept, it is more chances if somebody want to go in detail that this kind of question can definitely come. What is ultimate debtor here, right? So you can have this information with you. I will just mention, as you told me yesterday, this is on page number 220. Okay, page number 220, you can refer this one. Ultimate debtor and ultimate creditor is the 221, sorry, not 220, 221, right? So this is ultimate debtor. Now we are going to see next page what is ultimate creditor now. Okay, so till now we have discussed on the left hand part, which is debtor. Now we are going to discuss on the right hand part here. Okay, at the right hand side how this is ultimate creditor. So now here D is your final creditor bank, creditor agent, and after this your debtor, and at the last your creditor, ultimate creditor here. Now see this example, credit transfer high level using involving ultimate creditor here. Now example is changed. Now you are going to example of your retirement pension fund here. A payment is initiated to the credit retirement care facility to pay the fees of the residents, to pay the fees of its residents. Okay, now this is the keyword here, to pay the fees of its residents. Now the residents don't have banking account with your debtor here. Okay, and who are the I will tell with exam with proper marking here so you understand more clearly. Okay, so these are the ultimate creditor here, they are receiving the person here. Okay, and what are they? These are the residents, these are the residents who are finally receiving the payment here. Okay, these are one. So what happened, they don't have relationship with debtor here. So this is debtor here, they don't have the financial relationship. The retirement facility is the creditor of the payment transaction, where the resident of the facility is represented as the ultimate creditor. The retirement facility is the creditor, the retirement facility is the creditor, means this is the creditor who is the retirement account for them, this is a retirement account for them. But these people don't have account number with them, only they knows that okay, this person has so much amount, this person has so much amount, this person has so much amount here, this person has so much amount with them, this person retirement, this one. Okay, but their all money will come here only in this post office, or this is the retirement bank, retirement fund debtor only. Okay, now you can consider this as very simple way that okay, if you go to any construction site, right, in construction site all the money has been given to one of the person who is in contractor, right? Thekedar they call in Hindi, or contractor. So what happened, that contractor or that leader person sit by in front of the building